Wilbar, North Carolina. It's a small, close-knit community in Wilkes County located on Highway 16, situated in the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains.
Rural community, small farms, several small farms, a lot of mountain land, just a good place to live.
It wasn't that long ago when residents of Wilbar remember the closest fire department was Miller's Creek. After a few structure fires and more people moving into the area, a few locals felt it was time to organize their own fire department.
Several community leaders got together through the Ruatan Club, and let's start a fire department. And myself, Don Staley, George Rourke, who I see walking up here behind me, and numerous others got together, and with Ken Walters, who used to be the fire marshal here in town. And 20 years later, we're here today.
In the beginning, the main objective of this fire department was to protect its citizens and property, and to make sure each firefighter had the necessary equipment to do the job in a safe manner.
Our number one priority here was equipment, turnout gear, SCBs, things like that to protect our firemen. Then we concentrated on new trucks, getting the equipment to actually do the job. It's good to have a nice building. There's nothing wrong with it. I wish we had a nicer one. But I think being able to protect the community, being able to protect the firemen is more important than a new, fancier building.
We started with a 1958 cab-over Ford. It came from Valmy, bought it used from them.
Once the equipment was purchased and the volunteers in place, hours and hours of training was and still is a vital part of being a firefighter for this department.
We've been real fortunate in Wilbar that we've not had a fire that a life was lost. I feel like we've done a lot for the community in this direction. We have helped a lot, I think.
The Wilbar Fire Department is always looking for young men and women to step up and serve their community. It's very important to note that there is more to being a fireman than just fighting fires. It also develops a compassion for your neighbors and fellow citizens of the community you live in.
After they've been certified and become of age to where they can, and they go to somebody's house that's been on fire and they see how these people are all tore up, and comfort them and help them with their animals, help them with their house, help them get what belongings that was saved into a vehicle, or get it in the dry to where it's not ruined. And it builds good morals.
You know, sometimes you get to where you feel like you kind of burn out, and then you get a call where you can help a neighbor or help someone that, in one instance I can remember real well, the lady was having a stroke, and her husband thought she was pretty well gone, and I think she did too. But as soon as we made the call, got oxygen on her, got her back around, she looked up and said, "Thank you, honey."
At the end of the day, the question was asked, what drives a person to do this?
A bunch of old country boys trying to help their neighbors, and that may be an answer you've got from other people, but I think it summarizes it.